Hey everybody! We had the honor and privilege of interviewing Pastor Darrell Brazell, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
Just an incredible time. A little bit about Pastor Darrell is that he is the pastor of New Hope Fellowship and director of New Hope Recovery Ministries. He's the author of New Hope for Sexual Integrity, which focuses on sexual addiction in men, and co-authored the book New Connections, which focuses on sexual addiction for women. Absolutely incredible time we had with him. You want to talk about it?
It was amazing. We went over so many incredible topics, discussions, perspective with church, being a pastor, how that worked with his past and his struggle of addiction, and we related on so much with our story. We share more insight into our story and how we related to him. And one of the biggest takeaways that I took that he talked about was when he started talking about how his wife came alongside him in the recovery process. And he said, one of the biggest things that I want people and wives specifically to be reminded about is it's not about you, but it's definitely made a big impact on you. Wow. And I took that and I was like, that is so true.
Yeah, you're greatly affected by it.
Yeah.
But you're not the cause of it.
No.
That's important. We talked a lot about shame, how every person at some point has sexual shame in their life, whether they were abused, whether they had divorce because of it, whether their parents faced it, whether they had something happen to a brother or a sibling. I mean, it was incredible to understand the hook of what shame does in a person's life and the hook of shame in the church.
Yeah.
That it's not talked about because of fear.
Yeah.
And that fear of being exposed. He says that what's crazy is the reason why it's not talked about is because there's just as many people in the pulpit struggling with this as there is outside of the pulpit.
Yeah.
And because of that, it creates this, I don't want to talk about this issue because a lot of pastors are going through that.
Yeah.
And as a church, we have not learned the power of intimacy. We are so hidden in our shame that we haven't learned the ability to be vulnerable. And yet that is the only way for healing to take place. Yeah. Not only for the man or woman who struggles with the addiction, but also for the man or woman who struggles in any kind of sexual shame, that's the healing is only found in community. And the only way we can have community is by having intimacy, and intimacy is being able to say, me too. I have shame in my life because as well. He expands on this greatly in the episode.
You're
amazing.
Gonna love it.
You are gonna love it.
Check it out.